Good morning. Quiet night with two precision picks, but one of them coming precisely at the Fenerbahce equaliser, which was very frustrating. I just set this up for members, insurance, and because Final scored first, Fenerbahce had to win the match. They had to aim for 2-1, which is why I went match odds. But as soon as I placed this, you can see the truncated message. The goal came to make it 1-1. Very frustrated, just before half-time as well. But that was a profitable play, particularly with the final score, 5-2 to Fenerbahce. This was men against boys, to be honest. Mourinho, the special one, against Robin van Parsnips, the new Feyenoord manager, who's going to be very, very green in this competition. Lots and lots of odds-on favourites at home, all bar one or two, I think, delivering the win. Club Brugge and Salzburg is another I passed on. So I hope you did something there. Again, at 0-2 to Red Bull Salzburg, we're talking aggregate scorelines here. Club Brugge had to score the next goal to make it 1-2, which indeed they did. And I miscalculated, really. Should have taken on the 1-2 scoreline rather than taken on the Red Bull league. I didn't expect this, but it was very welcome. I took the profit at 2-2 and would have created a full profit at 3-2. So that's a gentle reminder to you. When you take on a 0-2 lead, I didn't on this occasion back Club Brugge as well as lay Red Bull Salzburg. I would have cleaned up. That would have been a 70, 80, 90 pound profit there. So a frustrating evening, but I did avoid, personally, the cup. Gave you one play in the cup, but it just doesn't work for me. I don't know who's up for it and who's not. For example, we got the comeback from Plymouth, I believe, which was quite an effective comeback, and they ticked all the boxes. 1.8 favourite, 0-2 down, came back to win. That's what I was expecting, and that's what the stats were telling me. Chesterfield and Mansfield, but there you go, get the 0-1, and they don't turn up second half, despite bossing the match first half. I just don't read it very well. There we go, that's the scuppering second goal. The stats were good. You'll probably see, particularly first half, all right on the night. 9 shots in total, 6 corners to 0. Don't forget that's first half, so that is really good pressure, isn't it? That's what I was expecting, and so was the market. 0.65 expected goals. Expected goals on target 1.03. Probably some good stats based around the goalkeeper. Saves, indeed. Don't forget, this is the first half. 4 saves in the first half. So you can see why I was interested in Chesterfield Mansfield, but the problem is the Chesterfield manager interested? That's the question. That's why I don't really like playing this competition, despite the volume of matches in it. You can't trust these sides. No research today. I wonder why. Well, we've got the EFL Cup as well, as we had yesterday. So it's all about whether you trust the odds-ons or not. Barnsley and Bolton and Leicester City. This is typical. Which Leicester turns up? The one who wants to go straight back up into the Premier League, or the one who wants a fanciful run in a Mickey Mouse competition? Southampton answered that question yesterday when they really should be losing these matches. Get out of this competition, go straight back up into the Premier League. This competition means nothing. Maybe, I suppose, it's good for the managers to field the youngsters and the weakened sides. So today there won't be any research at all. All we have is Basaksehir and Viking. And you know, if you go to Flash Score, it's an easier way for you to access the second legs. So we'll get that there in the brackets here. 3-1 to Basaksehir, score against Viking from Norway. It's don't does flatter Basaksehir score a bit. And the fact that Viking did score means if they score first in the second half, and when I see a 2-goal deficit, I would look for a goal before half time. That would be my ideal angle. PSG and Tottenham just not bothering. Another Mickey Mouse Cup to bleed more funds out of the fans. It's properly priced. PSG are excellent, particularly domestically. We don't know about this new Tottenham side. New manager, Thomas Frank, I believe. And that's it. We have a 3-1 deficit. We can look a bit more in depth into it. This is going to be a short video. Have a look at the first leg and have a look at the stats as well. You have a look at the way the game came. Viking scored first, and look at the winner, 94th minute. That just added a bit of gloss, and indeed, we don't account for a disallowed goal as well. So things could have been a lot different, and this might be a tighter match, second leg, than the first leg result suggests. Looking throughout the match, any standout stats? 10 corner kicks to Viking to 3. That's some decent pressure to 2. So that could be something for you of interest this evening. I like the goalkeeping at the bottom, and you can see the pressure is with the Basaksehir goalkeeper, not with the other keeper. So interesting. Basaksehir take the lead, but they were pressured the most from a goalkeeping perspective. So a good performance from their goalie, Basaksehir, considering they scored 3 goals. 26 clearances to 3. So they're under a little bit of pressure in that first leg, weren't they? So this might not be over. But that's it for today. It's a very short message. No research available at all for you. I might be up for 5 o'clock. I'm not going to be up for the Mickey Mouse matches. PSG and Tottenham. Probably not up for the EFL Cup. You've seen already it's not reliable enough. So just up for Basaksehir really, if it needs anything. But apart from that, very, very quiet. Thursday gets busier. We've got the Europa League and Conference League. Again, I'm not going to be copying and pasting a whole load of matches just to provide you with a second leg scoreline. Absolutely not worth my effort. I will show you a website where you can get the correct scores on the Diana doors, which show the first leg in brackets, which is what we need. fotmob.com. Not to be confused with Notlob, which is the palindrome of Bolton for you Monty Python fans. So this is what we're after. Hopefully, when this goes live, you've got the scorelines in brackets. You can look at tomorrow. It'll be very useful. fotmob.com. You can see we've got the first leg scorelines already. Now, if this remains, keep this up live, because then you'll see the aggregates. You'll be able to do a little bit of addition. If RFS score first, expect KPS to possibly reply, like Karabag did yesterday. 3-1 scoreline. You'd be looking for a potential of a goal before half-time from Fred to take that a bit closer by half-time. Psychologically important as well to make this 3-2 as quickly as possible. So FOTMOB, not to be confused with Notlob for your second leg scorelines. Hopefully, when this goes live, these scorelines will remain. Might be a similar case with Football 24 as well, both the app and the website. So if you get that up today, you might. And the advantage of Football 24, it provides you with an audio alert and you can choose your competition. So you're not fixated solely with leagues that you have no interest in. So let's pick up the main 3 there. Go to OK. And there we have, in the middle, your aggregate scoreline and your initial scoreline, 1-0. So that is extremely useful and is going to be extremely useful for tomorrow as well. So anything to take out of today, FOTMob. Is it FOTMob? Yeah, FOTMob. FOTMob.com and football24.com for your aggregate scores on the Diana doors. Okay, that's it for today. Don't forget the tennis is getting hotter and hotter as we head towards the US Open. I like Grand Slam tennis trading, really do. We're in Cincinnati at the moment. The big boys are out. Yannick Sinner, Auger Aliassime, the Canadian. Tiafoe, very good on grass. Taylor Fritz, very good on anything. Superb player. Iga Swiatek, usual short price favourite. Sabalenka, the new world number one, is playing as well. So there's plenty of big names to practice your tennis trading with. Have a great day. I will see members from 5 o'clock, but you're probably not going to be hearing from anything from me this evening unless Viking do something. Have a great day.